I'm really bored right now, and I hope that my phone doesn't fall. I have my drawing iPad, and I might do some drawing, okay? Like, genuinely, I know probably no one's gonna be watching, and I do not really care. But I'm excited for today. I'm doing utterly nothing except for cleaning my room, doom scrolling, literally anything. So I have been doing a lot of art videos. I know. I'm in the mood to do art, if I'm being honest. But the thing is that I have such a hard time starting. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know. I feel as if my iPad is so bad. So bad. And I have this one free app because, okay, I got this iPad specifically to draw, right? My parents got me, which I'm so grateful for, but they got me an Android device not knowing that you can't get Procreate on it, and that's the app that I really wanted to be able to draw because it has a lot of options, a lot of brushes, I know how to use it, but no. Android doesn't have Procreate, and I'm very upset about it because I would 1000% use it if Procreate was a thing on an Android device. I don't understand why it's not on there as an option, but it irks me so bad. So all of the drawings that I do, the blending and the color options are absolute dookie. I'm trying my best, and like genuinely it's just an app that I really, really, really hate, and I'm just doing my best with what I have, I guess. I really don't like this app that I use. It's like, do you hear that? It sounds like you're drawing. And basically when I'm drawing late at night when I shouldn't be, my parents can hear me drawing because it makes a drawing noise. And I'm like, I'm literally trying not to get caught. Like, you're getting me caught for making it. I'm literally gonna crash out. Anyway, my day's been fine. I have been staying up way too late drawing, way too late procrastinating, way too late doing all sorts of stuff, right? I really hope that anyone out there right now who's like not doing their best, it's okay not to be doing your best. I want you to know that. And like, I've not had a single viewer this entire time. And you know what? I really don't care. Because regardless of what that means, I'm still taking care of myself, and I'm still putting myself out there to be able to do art, and it's so much fun. I think I really take for granted how powerful connection can be with people, and I'm only now really, really noticing it, because you really take the small things for granted, you know? Anyway, high school was freaking me out, dude. I really don't want to think about it, but it's coming closer and closer. I don't know if, like, you guys start in August or even July. We start in September. Like, early September, the first 2 weeks. It depends on, like, I don't know. It depends on the year or if the school's ready or whatever. But as an incoming freshman, we have, like, the first day to ourselves to meet our teachers, go to our classes, and meet freshmen before everyone else comes, which is great. But like, I don't know, I feel so stupid because it feels so humbling when you go from like, everyone's like, oh, you're the top students, you're an 8th grader in middle school, to be like, you're a fucking child. And there's men walking around with beards who are 7 feet tall, and I'm like, no thank you, no thank you. I think, oh, I think one thing that's been really freaking me out is I feel so unprepared socially and physically. I think I started whitening my teeth, which, like, I understand I didn't have to start doing that, but I felt obligated to because I just didn't like the way that I looked with yellowish teeth. They're not that yellow now, which I'm so happy about. But are my teeth really sensitive now? Yup. Yeah. Yes. So I think right now I'm literally spacing out. I'm not here. I literally don't know what I'm talking about. I cannot focus while drawing. I think recently I've been staying up so late and, like, not taking care of myself, and then I go to bed late, so I wake up late. And then when I wake up late, I wake up like 12 to 1, and then my entire day I'm just like, and then I go to bed and I'm like, wait, it's already 9? Should I go to bed? And then I'm like, no, I don't really want to, because there's so much stuff that I haven't done. I haven't eaten dinner, I haven't taken a shower, I haven't done art, I haven't done my makeup, I haven't done videos. There's so much going on. I'm so glad that this week, like, for some reason, our sports coaches are not allowed to contact us. So I've had a week off, and I might go to the gym today before my siblings' drum lessons, which I'm so excited for, and I'm off my period and I'm ready to work out, and I'm very excited for it because I cannot just, like, not do anything for a week, because next week I will be completely, like, I'll be in so much trouble in practice if I don't run or do core or shoot a few hoops for basketball. I don't know. I think physically I kind of regret cutting my hair because I want to be that feminine girl with the long hair. Because, like, I know how to do a full beat of makeup. I have the style to be able to dress femininely and, like, the voice, the height, the everything for it. And then I have the short hair and, like, I wear a feminine outfit and makeup and I look like something's just a little bit off. And it's always my hair. And it's like, man, what if I had long hair again? But then I remember when I had long hair, it was so uncomfortable and it was so annoying to deal with. And now I see all my friends and they're growing their hair out and they're becoming themselves, and I'm like, was it the wrong decision to do it? Because I was impulse to, like, be a part of that, like, trend, and, like, all my friends cut their hair, I cut my hair, and I just kept cutting it because the awkward length is not it. But I think if I just didn't cut my hair again after cutting it short, I would have my hair down to here. It's been like 2 years. Anyway, I think some things that I want to do for high school and, like, going back, I went back to school shopping. I got a new backpack, which I'm so happy for. Thank you to my parents for buying that. And I have really cool sticky notes, pens, pencils. Are you a pencil or a pen kind of a person, by the way? Because I've always loved pens. I don't know why. I feel like it doesn't hurt my hand as much. It's smoother. It's easier to write notes for longer. But I understand it's so annoying when you can't really, erase it. But I don't know. I think I'm going to earn money and, like, hopefully get a job. But, like, I'm not even 15. I can't legally get a job yet. But I'm gonna get more trendy clothing, but, like, things that make me comfortable that I could wear on a daily basis, because, like, of course I'm gonna care about what I think, but I think by, like, month 3 I'm gonna be like, I don't care. I have so much work, I have so much sports stuff. And okay, I think when I signed up for basketball, I was like, okay, they made us sign a waiver to be like, you're gonna be committed, you're gonna work hard, and you're gonna go towards, like, being your best player. And I'm like, yeah, of course, this is what I want. I've always played basketball. But I don't want people to watch me play in games, because I'll probably be on JV too. They love me. They want me to be on a team. I'm not in any means making varsity first year, but, like, there's someone who's not making varsity, but they're, like, a junior, I think, who's a point guard, which is what I do, and she's gonna be on JV. So I might be. Do I want to start on JV 2, or do I want to be a bench player in JV 1? Just JV. I don't know. Anyway, let me pull out this drawing that I did. I swear my iPad is so weird. You know, I don't know any of you have an Android, but like they beep at you all the time for no reason. And I hate it. Like I'm in the middle of the night like sleeping and then it goes the weird Android beeping noise and I'm like, let me sleep please. Also, I did this. Whoa, it looks weird backwards, but this is what it looks like. It's not supposed to be freaky, I know, but I did that last night in reference to my hand and I'm very happy about it. But like, I don't know. I feel like with art, I really just like loved it when I was younger and I do art all the time. And then when I got in middle school and like I got my phone, I just stopped doing it. I got so wrapped up in like changing my room and having a good aesthetic, and then I just dropped it. And now I know that I can't draw as well as I used to, and I'm really upset about it, but it's not too late to start. I mean, I'm probably gonna be in stagecraft and like learning about child development, but like I really want to take art classes in the future, so I might drop stagecraft in my sophomore year and then do some sort of art class. But like there's so many options. There's like 10 different art classes. There's just knitting, there's pottery, there's painting, there's graphic design, there's animation, there's so many. I can't even wrap my head around it. I think animation's really fun, but I have a hard time doing it without references. So whenever I film like animated things, which I have a few animations that I've made, I always use myself as a reference for my hands, for my face, for my body, for the movements or anything. That is okay. References are okay as long as you're not like copying what someone else is doing. I mean, you can look it up or do it yourself, because like my hands, literally the most generic hands ever. Great references. So, I don't know. I think there's a lot of improving to do for my art because it's gotten really bad compared to what it was when I was younger. I don't know. I think with sports and stuff and schoolwork next year, it's gonna be hard to like keep up with it, so I'm probably gonna drop it again. But like right now, I'm gonna squeeze this like want to be able to do art out of me as much as I can. Anyway, back to school stuff. Starting in September, I have a while, and all the videos on my feed like, get ready with me for the first day of school, and I'm like, it's still July. Is it? Let me see. Yeah, it's July 31st. Oh my god, I'm so deep into summer, like I literally don't know what day it is. But like, August? That's crazy. I mean, we end school like middle to end of June. So like some people get out in May, which is really weird for me to be able to wrap my head around. But I feel like in September is really nice. I don't know if my birthday is gonna be in the school year. I'm gonna start school on a Wednesday, and then after the weekend, the Monday of the second week, it's gonna be my birthday. I'm so excited. Turning 15 is gonna like freak me out. And I'm getting my permit. I mean, I'm taking the test. I might fail it, but like it'll be fine. I swear the book that I went through, so much fun. Like, I think most of the stuff I already knew from like watching my parents drive and like just knowing about driving already, but like the names of signs and like when to merge and stuff and parallel parking, that's what's gonna trip me up. Okay, hot take, but I feel like driving should be harder to be able to achieve, because when in my state you have to get an 80% on your permit test, and then I don't know about your driver's test, that's a year away for me, but like literally I see so many people driving and they're so old, which is okay, old driving is okay, but like I feel like you need to retake your test or like get 100% on your permit test, because you're driving a 2-ton vehicle. You could kill people, and it happens a lot, especially with teenagers who are driving. So, but then we need like more public transport, you know, like buses, trains, bikes, you know. I mean, where I live there's a lot of running bikes and stuff, but just I feel like driving is just such like a throwing it in the kid's face when they turn 16, and it's like, what if they're terrified too? What if they literally kill someone because they got an 80% on their permit test? And what I'm scared about is when I get my permit, I can drive with my parents in the car, or like a family member, but like probably just my parents. If I get in an accident, my parents are gonna be in the car because I can't drive without them. So I don't know. It's been throwing me through a loop, and I hope my comments are on. Are my comments on, guys? Please tell me if they are, because I swear YouTube always thinks that I'm a minor, which I am, but it always turns off my comments and it's really annoying. Anyway, not the retouch. I can't. I've only gone live like 2 times. I can green screen stuff. I didn't know about this. Anyway, I need to think about what kind of clothes I want to have for going back to school. I think skinny jeans are not for me. They're not for me. They don't fit my build. They make me look so chubby, which is okay. But like, that's not the look that I want to go for. I think there's an in-between between skinny jeans and like barrel jeans. So like baggy or boot cut. Mom jeans, boyfriend jeans, you know, like where they flare out at the end, but not like a whole flare up, you know? I think I'm gonna get a lot of jeans. I literally only have 1 pair and I'm wearing them right now and they're really wrinkled, and like the ends, because they're long, I'm gonna try to show you guys. They're literally like falling apart, which is not a look. Which I'm still gonna keep wearing them because like they're literally still wearable. But I think I want to get a lot of tops. I feel like I have so many different aesthetics. I want to be grunge and like 80s, 90s metalhead, you know, which like I do give off that vibe sometimes. I do have that root in my blood, and like I grew up listening to metal music and classic rock, which I'm not making my whole personality, but I don't know. I feel like, and then I have like the downtown cutesy red aesthetic, and then I'm like, no, I want to be summery. I want to be all this stuff. Like, I'm literally wearing gold. I have been for so long, and like I literally said like 5 years ago that I'd never wear gold again because it's not my color. I've always been a silver girl because I'm pale, and I always assumed that. But once I cut my bleached hair off and I went natural, my hair was literally gold in the sun. But I think that the gold is gonna be nice, and then I might switch out of it when it's winter. But like, I don't know. I don't know what kind of aesthetic I want to go for. I think there are a few thrift stores around my town that are great. But like, they're so expensive. They're like Plato's Closet. They're secondhand and they're like so overpriced. And it's like, I'm thrifting. Like, give me some sort of like trash, like ripped up band t-shirt from like a man that's probably 55 who grew out of his emo phase. I want that so I can bleach it, I can wear it with a studded belt and look awesome, you know? But then I get like the Hello Kitty shirts and I'm like, pass it on to the next person, which is okay. But like, I swear there's like so many weird things at thrift stores. Like, they're so overpriced though, and it's so annoying. Which seems stupid of me, but like, as someone who's like doesn't have a heavy string of income because I don't have a job, I legally can't yet. Excuse me. And I really want to be able to like buy clothes, but like everything's so expensive. Don't get me started on the tariffs. If I want to get stuff from Shein, don't. Click off if you want to buy from Shein, but like I literally cannot support that company. Or Amazon. And I used to think that Amazon was such a great like place when I was younger, and like, oh, you can buy all these kind of things for cheap. Nope. Child labor, not paying people enough, and the quality can be really bad sometimes. But dare I say, there are some really good things in Amazon. I do not condone child labor or underpaying staff whatsoever. But I really think that like hand-me-downs are going to be a good thing. So I'm going to ask my parents or my family members or friends or whatever, because a lot of my clothes are from hand-me-downs. A lot of my friends have older siblings who are like 16, 17, 18, or even in their 20s who've just had clothes sitting in their old room or that they don't wear anymore, and they didn't know where to bring it, and they were asking around. My mom was like, give me them. My child needs clothes. Because I think my sibling gets a lot of the attention when it comes to like clothing and like needing more stuff because they're younger than me and they're growing. They're a biological guy. They're really growing fast. And I stopped growing a while ago, vertically. I want to say I did gain a little bit of weight since last summer, which is okay. I've been bulking and I've been getting a lot stronger for sports. So all of my pants, except for like 3 pairs, don't fit me anymore. So I literally had like this like whole moment a few months ago with my mom, like maybe like 2-3 months ago, and she was like so mad at herself because she didn't notice that I literally didn't have any pants to wear, which I know that there's some. I'm aware of that. But like, it was crazy. Literally all of them just stopped fitting because I just started wearing this one pair of sweatpants at school all the time, and then these jeans literally every single day, and then I realized none of these fit anymore. So I'm gonna get a lot of pants, which I feel really bad about spending a lot of money, but like I'm literally not growing anymore. Which I said this last year and I'm like, oh, these clothes are gonna be fine. I think 2 years ago in 6th grade, I stopped wearing more like traditionally feminine clothing. I'm like, I hate this. I'm gonna be all masculine. I'm gonna wear baggy t-shirts and baggy pants and Converse and Doc Martens, and I'm like, you're suppressing yourself. I think one of the things that I mixed up from my like expression is like I've always been insecure of like how my skin looks or like how my body looks in like say like a tight tank top like this one, right? I think healing myself innerly has helped me become more feminine and like be okay with that, and like it doesn't resemble who I am and it doesn't matter what my body looks like in them, as long as I think it's cute. Like I like this tank top, it doesn't matter what it looks like, I like it, you know? But I really do think that like my style has changed so much since then, and it's like, I don't know. There's so many pieces of clothing that I absolutely hate in my wardrobe, and I literally never wear them. Never. Like probably not even once. And it's not like I bought them. They were just like hand-me-downs from my friends' older siblings, which is kind of weird. But it's okay. I was thinking okay, might be weird, but y'all, I have an entire shelf of like shoes, which all of them are really, really old, or like they're really old. But I think I want to get one more good pair of sneakers because I only run in my basketball shoes and it's like really annoying. But basketball shoes are in check. They fit my feet. I'm gonna move so I'm like more in the sun so you guys can like see me better. Okay. Oh, excuse me. There we go. We're getting there, girl. We're getting there. What was that? Something just flew outside the window. What is that? Anyway, I don't really know. I think school's been freaking me out like a lot. But like I keep seeing videos and people are like really supportive and being like, incoming freshman, here's this advice. Stay in a drama. And I'm like, I literally can't. I think in middle school I got wrapped up in so much drama, which was such a bad mistake. I think I'm one of the most kind, caring people that I've ever met my entire life, but somehow that just ends up me getting used, and like, I don't know, situations going down with friends that shouldn't have, or you know, sad things. I really, really hated what happened to me in middle school. Why is my face red? Sorry, guys. But like, I don't know. I just wish that things went differently, and I stood up for myself, and I didn't let those people like tell me what to do or how to be myself, because like there's no chance that I'm gonna let that happen again. You know what I mean? Like, too much has happened to me for me to be able to be like, no, it's fine. Like, no, if you're not gonna be nice to me and like not treat me well, you're getting fucking cut out of my life. Which I think I'm gonna try to be like mutual with everyone and then keep close friends with like 2 people from my middle school, which like are the literal like only 2 people that I actually like from my middle school. I don't know. I just hope that there's really nice people from other middle schools going to high school. Like, I really hope there's some nice people. Anyway, yeah. I don't really know what else to talk about. I think I've been like just dissociating a lot recently, and I think regardless, I'm gonna work out. I'm gonna like force myself to go to the gym today. You know, I'm gonna text one of my friends right now. Back. Do my teeth look whiter? I feel like they do. So happy about it. I think that's the one thing that like I was like so insecure about myself. I think that, and then obviously like my build and like my stomach fat and my like skin and stuff. I think, and my straight hair. That was one. My hair's not doing the best right now. I really need a haircut, but like girl, don't worry about it. I think, I don't even know. I don't know. I think one of the things I was really insecure about when I was younger was my small mouth. I look so angry. Like, it's so narrow. Also, one of my friends pointed out that, like, my bottom lip is darker than my top lip. Excuse me? Like, also, there's 2 fans in the background. Yes, I have 2 fans in my little room. And yes, I have a little room. No, this is kind of weird. I have my main room over there. You can see my lesbian flag. Love. But like that's my actual room. I have this like tiny little room where I keep my jewelry, my stuffed animals. It's supposed to be a storage room for my family, but like that doesn't really, I don't know. But yeah, right there's the shoe thing, and then over here's like a shelf on the wall that was built in when we bought it, where I have this is my aestheticness. Me trying to be so aesthetic, guys. I have a radio, baskets with seashells. It's really unorganized, but yeah, I'm genuinely tweaking out right now. You're kidding me that I'm going into high school with all those people in that really big building and I get to see my ex every day? Ah! I think okay, I'm not trying to like throw myself into like you knowing where I live, but I'm in this separate part of my school where basically it's like the back rooms. It's the old storage rooms that got like converted into this like 20 years ago. It's basically like, that's all I'm gonna say. It's a separate school inside the school where I get like an extra diploma, and I got accepted into it. Yeah. So basically I'm in a cohort, so like history, health, literature, and like I think that's it. Those 3 main core classes are gonna be with like a certain set of people, so we literally walk all together to the different rooms and get taught the same classes for like the entire year. And then the next year, if I stay in the separate part of the school, then I'll have a new cohort, a new group of people, which like some people could be the same from my old cohort into this new one, but I really hope that they're good. I really do hope, because I think there's 2 or 3, but what pisses me off is that my ex is also in it is in it too. They're a grade above me. Yeah, I was the kind of freak in middle school where I was an 8th grader dating a 9th grader. Do not recommend. Please only date within your grade. Sorry, people are going behind me. I don't know. I think, okay, no one's watching right now, but like genuinely, I think I've changed so much. Do you think that my nose highlighter is too much? Because I feel like it's cute. You know? Okay, I know this is kind of weird, but like I don't really like men, hence the lesbian flag, but like I want them to. I want men to ask me out and love me and like me and be like, no. Which seems rude. But the thing is like, I'm not 100% lesbian. I'm probably just bi or pan because I really don't care. Because, like, there are some really cute boys. I will say that. But, like, there's some really hot girls, too. Girls with long orange hair, like redheads. I don't know if it's just in my blood because I'm Irish, but, like, holy shit, they're so beautiful. Or, like, nerdy guys. Or, literally the most basic girl ever. People, masculine woman, but tall. I love tall women and I love short guys, which like doesn't make any sense, but like I love the breaking the gender roles. If you are a feminine guy, I will eat you up. I will eat you up in a non-sexual way. If you are a masculine woman, I will literally bow down to your knees. Bow down. Which like I feel like I'm just no gender. Like I literally don't think people like, you're a masculine woman. No, I'm not. You're a feminine man. No, I'm not. I genuinely feel like I'm in the middle. I do not have a gender. I don't feel like I do. And it's like, I don't understand it. Also, just a minute ago, my mom just said I got my ADHD, like, appointment scheduled. Yay! We've been trying for, like, I sound like I'm pregnant. My family and I have been trying to get me an assessment for literal years, and I finally got an appointment. I'm gonna check when it is. Do I seem like the kind of person that would be asked out by a guy? No. Have I been asked out by a guy? Twice. Once in public. I talked about this a little bit, but I was at a local baseball game. Sorry, my mom keeps texting me about it. I'm not gonna anyway, but I was at a local baseball game and this guy came up to me while I was in the candy line to go get candy for my family because I was like, I'm gonna miss the second inning. I don't really care because the team was already losing, which was awesome. Awesome, you know? So I got in line to go get candy for my family, and then this kid in front of me who's like pretty tall, like most generic baseball boy you can think of. Like, he loved baseball. Like, he was there to play baseball. And this is coming from someone who plays softball. I kind of give off that vibe sometimes, but he started talking with me and he was like, I love your earrings. And I was like, oh my god, thank you. It's the ones that I'm wearing right now. And we just started talking, and then he got up to line, and then he literally waited for me after I got my candy and continued to talk to me. Don't know how old the man was. I'm guessing he was like 13. He was not older than me. He was 100% still in middle school. But it was really cute. I never got his number, but like I don't think he was my type, but it was so nice to have someone like actually talk to me like that. And I don't know. I was sitting really close to my ex in the seating, and I was really not feeling my best that day. You know, like when someone you know that like is so beautiful, or like you have some beef with or something, and you feel like you have to sit up straight, you have to like make your hair look good and like look good and presentable. That's what I felt like. I felt like I had to like be perfect in my seat while watching a baseball game at 10 p.m. Like, that doesn't, it didn't really matter. But it was really sweet of him to like talk to me, and I don't know, he was just like, why are you here? And I was like, I don't know, I'm just here to support Pride because it was a Pride night and watch baseball, you know? And it was so much fun. It was so nice having him there. But like, I don't know, I've never seen him before, which is weird because like I go to a lot of local events like Pride Fence, baseball games, Saturday Market. I've never seen the kid before. Never seen the kid before. And I'm trying to question myself, like, why didn't I talk to him more? Because he was an actual genuinely nice guy. He could have been out of state. Okay, if I was a guy who was conventionally attractive, I went out of state and I went to, say, a baseball game, an event where like a lot of girls would be there. I hit up one, like, nice, like I'm an actually nice guy, and I get their number. What am I doing with it? I'm in a different freaking state. Maybe if it was for like the whole summer, that would make sense. Or like making friends, or like trying to talk to people, or like you think you're like all that, but like genuinely trying to like get someone's number, unless they're like a goddess, like your dream person, and you don't tell them that, like, oh yeah, I live in Texas. I live in a different state. Like, that person's gonna be like, I'm never gonna be able to see you again. And then I take that for granted. So I feel as if I'm so lucky right now that I didn't talk to him more, because he could have been out of state. And that would have literally, like, been awful. Like, no! Imagine talking to a guy from a different state that you've, like, barely met. That'd be so sad. Anyway, I'm getting really tired of going live. Otherwise, I might go talk to my dad and my mom about my ADHD diagnosis appointment getting scheduled. So I'm so happy. I think my therapist I've been going to since I was 9, she's always suspected me having a little bit of being on the spectrum. I have a lot of different things that, like, correlate to it. I think one person watching this may be one of my friends. I vocal stim a ton. I can never sit still, which, I mean, of course those are normal things. People who don't have ADHD can also have that, but, like, there's a ton more. And OCD. I 1010% have OCD. So, with, like, the whole thing with, like, the government right now, getting a diagnosis and, like, getting a 504 plan for school, because school can be really difficult for me. It is so difficult right now to be able to find those accommodations, because he shut down the organization to get a 504 plan. So I have to, like, talk with my new school, because I haven't been there before, and being like, hey, this is happening. And, like, of course my school's pretty understanding about that. They're gonna be like, you're fine, we'll get you one. Your teachers will give you more time on tests, you'll have more lenience, which, like, I'm not doing it for more lenience. I'm doing it because I need it to, like, reach my potential. But I'm so excited, because even I feel like I have such, like, imposter syndrome that I feel like right now when I'm talking about it, like, I'm just, like, seeking attention. But I know that I'm not. You know what I mean? Like, I'm scared that, like, when I go, they'll be like, no, you don't. You're just, like, a normal girl who, like, vocal stims things that are funny. Like, I swear to God, I understand that, like, I probably have ADD, the inattentive type, but, like, I get crazy sometimes, so I'm probably, like, in between the both of them. Anyway, I'm gonna go talk to my mom about it, and thank you so much for watching. Also, if any of you can comment on any of my posts recently and be like, yeah, the comments on your live were off, because I need to know. I need to literally go and, like, tell YouTube, stop turning them off. I want to have conversations with my viewers. So thank you so much. I'm gonna go talk to my mom now.